Hello, my dear children. I'm Subhashri ma'am. Hope you all are safe. All of you take out your grammar book. Today we will learn a new lesson, that is lesson number 5, he or she. So now come, let's know what is he or she. He or she, basically it is a pronoun. Okay. Previous chapter we have read about noun, but here he or she is pronoun. It is used as pronoun. But in this chapter we will come to know that he or she, it is a form of gender. Okay. In your book there are some naming words that we use only for males and some naming words that we use only for females. So male and female both are different. So we use different naming words for males and for women. So let us know about it. So here in this chapter we will know that the nouns are used as gender form. So basically there are 4 types of gender are there. What are they? Number 1 is masculine gender. Number 2, feminine gender. Number 3, common gender. Number 4, neuter gender. So these are the 4 types of gender. But here we will come to know only about these 2. That is masculine and feminine. Okay. Masculine, it refers to all the males, and feminine, it's refer to all females. Okay. So let's see the examples here written. Masculine, it refers to males. That is, whenever anything is there referred to male, then we will use the word he. Let's see who all comes under the males. A boy, man, father, uncle, lion, bull, etc. So not only the human characters but also animals and birds also, they are included in this form. Okay. Then come feminine. It refers to all the female. Whenever the female word is there, then we have to use she. Let's see who all comes under this female. Girl, woman, mother, aunt, lioness, cow, etc. Hope you are clear about this. Between these 2, that is masculine and feminine. Okay. Let's see what are the examples that have been given in your book. Number 1 is boy, girl, man, woman, king, queen, nephew, niece, uncle, aunt. Turn the page. Father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister, prince, princess, gentleman, lady, son, daughter, waiter, waitress, actor, actress, hero, heroine, husband, wife. See here, those are all the human characters, but here these examples of male and female naming words for animals. So these are the naming words that are used for animals. Bull, cow, horse, mare, duck, gander, goose, peacock, peahen, ram, ewe, deer, doe, tiger, tigress, lion, lioness, leopard, leopardess, rooster, hen, fox, vixen. Clear? So these you have to practice it. You have to also learn it by heart. If you will learn it by heart, then it will be easier for you to use it. Okay? it will also be very helpful for you. Clear? Now let's see what are the what are the exercise portion that has been given. Okay, hope you all are clear about these all naming words. So male means all the boy's character and female all the girl. In simple word I am saying. Number A exercise is say whether the following belong to the male group or female group. Write M for male and F for female. So if it belongs to male, then we have to write only M. If it belongs to female, then we have to write F. See, I have written it. Still then I will discuss also. Number 1 is postman. So postman is male. 2, nurse, female. Peacock, male. Princess, female. Cow, female. Grandfather, male. Okay? Next, look at the underlined words. Fill in the blanks with the opposite male or female naming words. The first one has been done for you. So, whatever it's given, if male has been given, you have to write its opposite, that is female. If female has been given, then you have to write its opposite as male. Okay, I am reading it from the book and answer you. Check it from here. Number 1 has already been done for you. We'll go for the next. The girls ran fast, but the boys ran slowly. Boys. The tigress was sleeping, but the tiger was roaring. My uncle took my aunt to the doctor. I saw a duck and a drake swimming in the pond. The lion and the lioness came out of their den. Then see, rewrite the following sentences using the opposite male or female naming words of the underlined words. The first one is done for you. That's same, but here the number B only you have to fill in the blanks, but here you have to write in full sentence. And whichever the answer, the opposite you will write, you have to underline that. Number 1 has already been done. We'll go for the next. The tiger is roaring at the deer. So what will be the answer? Yes, the tigress is roaring at the doe. So tigress and doe you have to underline. Next, a duck and a goose are swimming in the pond. A drake and a gander are swimming in the pond. My son shook hands with the lady. My daughter shook hands with the gentleman. Next, my brother gave my mother a gift. My sister gave my father a gift. Okay, clear? So look at the answer properly, and you have to write in a neat handwriting, in a good handwriting, and neatness should also be there. Okay. Okay, till then, bye bye. Stay safe and stay at your home.